Welcome back to Heartland Family Adventures. Today we invite you to join our family during our day at Epcot for the Flower and Garden Festival. This year's festival runs from March 2nd to July 4th, and we were so excited to try out some of the festival food offerings and see all of the beautiful flower gardens and topiaries. Our kids were also excited to do Spike's Pollen-Nation exploration, which is a fun scavenger hunt where you try to find where Spike the bee is hiding in the gardens around the park. You can pick up a scavenger hunt map at merchandise locations for $9.99 and return your completed map to Disney Traders or World Traveler for a fun surprise. There are also 20 different outdoor kitchens located around the World Showcase and around the park, and these booths open at 11 a.m. each day and feature lots of delicious food and beverages for all ages. We were excited to try out some of the new dishes as well as some of our returning festival favorites. Thank you to all of our subscribers for tuning in with us today, and if you're new to our channel, thanks for joining us. We've got lots more content headed your way, so be sure to subscribe and click on that notification bell icon so you don't miss our next video. We also did a live stream walking around Epcot to show you all of the festival booths and topiaries, so you can check out that link above or in the description below.
Hey, good morning, Emma.
Good morning.
Starting our second day at Epcot, our last day at Disney World. We're gonna have a really good day, aren't we, Emma? We're gonna do all the festival booths. So we found the Spike the Bee over by the butterfly garden. Henry's got it on there. So right here, outside the butterfly house, before you go in, Spike the Bee is hiding right behind Flower. There he is. Okay, so we found another Spike the Bee. He's over here by hiding next to Daisy, over by the topiaries where you've got Donald and Daisy and Huey, Louie, and Dewey, and Mickey and Minnie in the front. All right, Henry, so let's show them. So it's the Daisy flower. These can be a little tricky for little fingers to pull, so I'll pull it off. So the Daisy flower goes on, yep, that's the spot right there, buddy. With the Donald and Daisy duck. Very good, all right. So there's another Spike over here, and it's called the Prehistoric Garden, where they have prehistoric plants. Spike's here right by the sign. Okay, show me, Emma.
It is the cycad.
The cycad? You get that sticker?
That's another kind of a hidden
Okay.
Spike bee location.
And it goes on the prehistoric, right there on the bottom, Emma. Prehistoric plants. Good job. Spike the Bee. This is for Italy. He's right here as you coming out of Germany. Look on the right side if you're coming that direction, and there's a Spike the Bee hidden right there. Okay, so this is the tomato. Right, Henry's got his tomato, and it's for Garden Italiano. Right there, buddy, by my thumb. There. Yeah. All right.
Now we got 4.
Yes. Here's the Magnolia Terrace Spike the Bee. He's right here under Pluto, and Magnolia Terrace is in the America Pavilion. Right over here next to the festival booth. Yep, Magnolia Terrace, so it's the Magnolia, and it goes right there.
Magnolia and Magnolia Terrace.
Good job. So we found the Spike the Bee. This is at the Spice Garden, which is in Morocco. It's right next to the Tangerine Cafe. There's this little garden here. Yep, and Henry's got the sticker. Okay, so it goes on the Spice Garden, buddy, and it's the pepper. So it's the pepper.
Well, yeah, just there's a mobile food place back there.
Okay. Show them where the Spice Garden is, Emma. Right, that one. Good job, guys. Spike the Bee in France is right here by the Remy. Did you find it, buddy? Oh, you need the sticker, don't you? There's Spike right here by Chef Remy as you're walking up if you're going to go on the Remy's ride. Okay, Henry, we'll put the sticker on. So there's French Gardens. All right.
Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. We're getting there. And Henry found the Spike the Bee.
It's found another Spike the Bee.
Yeah, so it's right here by the English Tea Garden. Right as you're entering into England. This one's pretty easy to spot.
Where does it go again?
Right here. This is one of the more hidden Spike the Bees. It's the Honey Bistro location, so it's right next to the Honey Bistro festival booth. Tucked back in there.
Right, so we stopped in Japan for our first food stop of the day for lunch. We are at the Hinami booth, and so we got the frushi, chicken yakitori. They also have a beef tataki, yuzu seltzer, pineapple nigori sake, and a cucumber cooler. So today we are trying the cucumber cooler. This looks really good. So a sake, soju, cucumber garnished with a cucumber slice. We also got the chicken yakitori. This looks really good. So this is a grilled chicken with scallions, red pepper, shoyu, emulsion, and pickled onions. Really, really beautiful dish. It looks like a heart. Looks like a heart right there. And what we came for, one of our favorites for our kids. Right, Emma? Is this one of your favorites? Frushi! This is the frushi. So good. So this is strawberry, pineapple, cantaloupe, wrapped in sweet rice and pink soy wrap, served with whipped cream and a drizzled berry sauce and toasted coconut, and it looks delicious, just like I remember. So we're gonna dig in. This looks amazing. Princess, try a bite of the frushi and tell us what you think. So Emma had the frushi at last year's Flower and Garden Festival. See if it's like you remember, sweetheart. Is it just as good as you remember? So what's your favorite thing about it? I know she loves sushi, by the way. So I know you love rice, but what do you like about it?
So, I like how the rice is combined with the fruit.
So sweet.
And it makes a really sweet flavor.
And fresh, right? Fruity and fresh. Delicious. One of Emma's favorite things. She's been asking us all morning, can we get the frushi today? And we're like, yes, it's on our list. All right, next we're gonna dig in, try this chicken skewer. All right, I'm trying the cucumber cooler. This just sounded really refreshing. Today is getting to be a hot day. It's not hot yet. We're still early, I guess early afternoon, but it's supposed to heat up to about 90 today. So this just sounded really good. So we'll see. Oh my goodness, yes. So if you like cucumber, this is very cucumber forward. So again, this is sake, soju, and a cucumber garnished with cucumber slices. So you definitely taste the cucumber. I'm not really tasting the sake. That's delicious. If you like cucumber, I'd say if you don't like cucumber, maybe avoid this one. It has a little bit of sweetness to it. Very, very good. All right, I'm gonna try the chicken skewer. This looks really good. It looks like it's been nicely grilled. Let's try a bite of this chicken. Oh man. That is super tender and marinated chicken. That chicken is delicious. Get some of this sauce.
Look at all that sauce.
With the scallions, get a little bit of these onions. That's going on the festival favorites list for me anyway.
Wow.
I'm calling it already. Maybe not my top favorite. I can't say that yet, but that is delicious. They didn't have this last year. I don't remember them having a dish like this, but it is fantastic. The chicken is just perfectly prepared. It's so tender and well marinated. Really good flavors. And the Japan booth always never ceases to amaze me with the flavors. Just consistent. They're very consistent. Very good food. I'm gonna try a frushi here. Help Emma out with the frushi a little bit. I remember I tried this last year. I've tried it in the past. It's not maybe my favorite thing. Let's try it again, see. It's good. It's sweet, hint of coconut. Definitely get the fruit flavors. Definitely a kid-friendly dish. Maybe not my favorite. My favorite dish. It's a very kid-friendly dish, especially if you're looking for something not overly sweet. Some if your kids like rice, if they like fruit. Definitely a winner in the kids department, I would say. That's nice. In here getting the perfect bite. Try some, Dave. See what you think. So this one, this one's good. See what you think.
You're right. The onions that really make it.
Mm-hmm. You got to get the perfect bite. Add the sauce, the scallions, the pickled onions.
Chicken's nice and tender.
Mm-hmm.
But need something to
really flavorful though.
Flavor. Yeah, get the sauce.
Just well marinated, very tender, very good chicken.
It's one of the better meat dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
I agree. Great flavors. Oh, wonderful. And this is at the Hanami booth in Japan, right here next to the bonsai gardens. And it's a nice day today. We're just starting off our day. We made a lap around the World Showcase. We did a live stream this morning, and now we're making our way around the festival to enjoy some of the food booths. And pavilion, and we found the spike. And he's at the Kokigandama garden. Right here, buddy. And it's an iris bed.
There's Spike.
And there's the spike.
So you kind of come back here. It's actually hard to spot if you don't know where to go.
Yeah, this one's a little bit hidden. He's kind of tucked back in here.
So there's a torii gate.
Kokigandama garden.
Yep.
Next up was the Primavera kitchen in the Italy pavilion. And here you can get the arancinis, fried risotto balls, ravioli alla basciola, sweet sausage ravioli with sweet corn, vegetables, and cream sauce, and the bomboloni, as well as a variety of beverages, including a pilsner, a variety of wines, Italian sangrias, and a margarita. So today we are trying, this is a new offering for this year, the ravioli alla basciola, sweet sausage ravioli with sweet corn, spring vegetables, looks like we've got green beans and peas, and a cream sauce. Also over here, we've got the bombolonis, this cream-filled Italian donuts with raspberry sauce and powdered sugar. And then one of our returning favorites, one that we almost always have to stop and get when we're here at the Italy Pavilion, the Italian margarita with limoncello and tequila.
Mine.
Hey, I want that too. All right. So if you've been to the Italy booth in recent years, you'll know that sometimes Italy food quality is a bit of a hit or miss. And so in recent years, whenever we've been here, unfortunately, the Italy booth's been more of a miss for us. So we're trying again, try again, and see how it is today. We have heard good things about the new raviolis, so I'm hoping this is a good one. We'll just see how they are today. So this is raviolis. It's got a sausage inside. Looks like a good amount of sausage actually in there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 large raviolis here, and a corn and spring peas. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe not my favorite thing, but I feel like I feel like they're trying to improve a little bit. Or at least the amount of sausage inside the ravioli was really good. I don't really taste the peas and corn. Yeah, I don't really taste them. The cream sauce is very strong flavor. So I feel like this cream sauce kind of masks everything else. You don't really get the spring vegetables coming forward. Pasta's actually pretty fresh today though. Pasta's pretty fresh. The vegetables are well cooked. They're not mushy. So overall, I say this is an okay dish. Maybe not my favorite dish, but it's okay. All right, these are the bombolonis. These are Italian cream-filled donuts with raspberry sauce and powdered sugar, and it comes with this cute little, almost like a little chocolate tulip, filled with raspberry sauce, so you can dip them in. So try this.
A little messy.
Oh my goodness, that is full of cream. Look at that.
Oh wow.
That is chock full of cream and delicious. Delicious little donut. Get some raspberry sauce. Okay. Now that is a good little treat. Especially if you like donuts, if you like raspberry. Those are fresh and soft and delicious. With the raspberry, those are really good. but not least, the Italian margarita. So this one's dangerous because it's so refreshing and cold, and you don't really taste the tequila at first. You taste the lemon. It's very refreshing and lemon, and you just want to chug this down on a hot day. Will sneak up on you though, so I say sip it slowly, but it is really, really, really good. I recommend this. Highly recommend. Stop and get the Italian margarita when you're in Italy. You have to try this ravioli just to see what he thinks too, kind of get a second opinion on what he thinks. I actually think they've upped their game a little bit at the Italy booth. It's actually a lot better than what I remember past raviolis.
This is good. The sauce is excellent.
I actually got a good amount of sausage inside the ravioli.
The ravioli does not seem as overcooked.
Right, the ravioli pasta was not overcooked.
Good amount of sausage. No, this is good.
See, good offering, right? Yeah, that's actually.
We've got this the last 2 years. Their ravioli dish was not that great.
This one's actually pretty decent. Wasn't say it's the best ravioli I've ever had, but it's a good, solid dish. What did you think of the donuts, though? The kids. Emma, what did you think of the bombolonis, the little donuts? So good. What do you think, baby? Yes, those were a hit with the kids. I would say this bomboloni is definitely a kid-friendly dish. Little Italian donuts.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I usually don't really like the really cream-filled stuff. That was nice.
I think those are a hit. Yeah, 2 dishes, very nice options here at the Italy booth. And of course, always got to get the Italian margarita. Try a sip, Dave. See if it's just like you remember.
It's terrible.
I guess I'll have to drink all of it for you.
I'll drink it because we paid for it. I don't subject you. No, this is...
He's joking. It is amazing.
We're still early on, but last year this was the best. I thought this was the best drink of anything we tried. And it's exactly the same.
Yeah,
delicious.
It's just as good. Always, but it's a returning favorite. It's not a new one. It's a returning favorite. Awesome. All right. So not a festival food offering, but now a year-round just Germany offering. So in the Caramel Couche store, where you can get all of the caramel delights and delicacies, they have the gingerbread salted caramel sandwich, and it's year-round now. So that's awesome. I'm so glad that they have that in the pastry section there, that they have in their caramel treats case. So this used to be just a holiday, like limited time holiday thing that they had during the holidays. Now they have it year-round, and I'm so excited to have it. So come here, guys. You love gingerbread, so let's try some of this. It is such 2 large gingerbread cookies with salted caramel. Get in here. So it's salted caramel buttercream center and sandwiched in between the 2 gingerbread cookies. The gingerbread, I'm gonna try to get some gingerbread on its own. Gingerbread has good flavor. More like a ginger, like a molasses crinkle, ginger snap. Got a lot of ginger, got a lot of ginger flavor. Maybe a little less molasses, more ginger forward. It's a good treat though. And it almost needs the buttercream to help balance out the ginger. Yeah. When you have it with the buttercream, it's excellent. That's delicious. No, I would love this with a cool glass of like lemonade or tea or something. It'd be really good. Or coffee. Next stop is the refreshment outpost, where you can get slushy drinks, including a Coke, frozen Coke, frozen lemonade, and you can also get a frozen Coke with liqueur and alcoholic beverages as well, right, Dave? Yeah. But today we're just going with the regular Coke, frozen Coke and frozen lemonade, because that just sounded refreshing on this hot day. Over here at the refreshment outpost, in between China and Germany. Right, our next stop is in Mexico Pavilion at the Jardín de Fiestas in Mexico. So the options here this year are the enchilada de mole negro, the taco vampiro, tostada de chorizo, which is a plant-based option, and the poppy flower margarita, hypnotic margarita, and a craft Mexican lager. So today we are trying the taco vampiro. This just sounded really good, with the barbacoa beef in a corn tortilla, crispy grilled Monterey Jack cheese, and esquites, which is a delicious corn. Oh, that looks so good. And then we've got we're trying the craft Mexican lager. Just sounded just really refreshing and a good pairing to go with the taco. So very excited to try this out today. Let's see how it tastes. All right, I'm digging into the taco vampiro. This comes with esquites, which is Mexican street corn. Again, esquites is when it's off the cob. I believe it's elote when it's on the cob. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments below if that's right. So I think that's right, but it's basically Mexican street corn off the cob with all the yummy goodies on top. So, that's really flavorful. Like that. Delicious. Okay. Getting into taco again, it's got the barbacoa beef and then like the charred melted cheese on top, and it's really crispy. So I'm really loving this like really melty, crispy cheese shell on top. That's really good. And get into some of that sauce and the beef. I tasted that bite was more cheese. Definitely want a knife with this one. It is very crispy, hard shell on the outside with the cheese. Yeah, that's good. The beef has got really good flavor. The sauce is very nice. I really, what sells this for me is that crispy, hard shell of cheese on top that just is like melted and then like, yummy. Good. It's got a good amount of flavor, a little bit of heat in the back of the mouth, back of the throat, but not overly, not overly spicy. For those of you who don't like spice, maybe avoid it if you don't like, a little bit of heat. But I think it's just the right amount of heat, enough heat that doesn't bother me too bad. Try this with the Mexican craft lager. Ooh, do you know what this was?
It just said craft lager. So.
I almost it's like Dos Equis, like the amber.
Probably Dos Equis amber.
Yeah, it reminds me of Dos Equis amber. So, that is very good, very refreshing, very good. Always good beer is always a good pairing to go with tacos. So very nice. I like that. This is a winner. I don't know if it beats the chicken skewer in Japan as far as savory dish, but it's very good if you like tacos. He's digging in. Let's see what you think, Dave. He's like, I don't taste any heat. See if you taste any heat in this dish.
Yeah, that were cheese shells.
Right? That's what makes this dish.
Really, really good. But, okay. The heat takes quite a while.
A little bit to kick in.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah.
Feel the back of the throat, but it took like 10 seconds or more before you got any of it.
But again, not overpowering,
No,
not
not
overly
very much.
spicy.
It's
Just a little subtle heat. Yeah.
That's really
very
good.
nice.
No, this
very
is very
good. Like this dish a lot. Try the beer. See if you think that's the Dos Equis. We're very similar.
I really like it. It's been a while since I had Dos Equis amber, but that's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
That's good.
Very good beer. And we found a nice shady spot here in between Norway and Mexico. Covered with some cover and some tables in here. Just really nice. You can find some shade on a hot day like this.
Especially my corn.
Very enjoyable. I liking these options here.
That's good too. Over in Mexico, Spike the Bee is in the tropical rainforest, which is here. Can't see it very well. That's the pyramid. So it's over to the right side.
It's over here on the left.
Yep. Lots of people going back here to try to find Spike the Bee. I'm sure that's what everybody's doing, right?
By the orchids. There's Spike. He's really good.
He's really hidden. Yep, there he is.
Little lizard on.
Whoa. That lizard. There's Spike right by the orchid. It's really cool.
Spike the Bee by the orchid.
Nice and shaded.
Right, one more sticker, baby.
Sticker, got the orchid.
Then we just have one more to find. All right, tropical rainforest. We found Spike the Bee with the orchids. Awesome. Turn him over like that. Sweet.
Show me. One
Look
left.
at here. One left. Only one